You got one person in the building, man. Hit the like button. What's going on, man? Let me know what city you represent. Let's get some people up in this joint. Got two people in the building, man. Hit that like button, man. What's going on, man? I know y'all hear the breaking news. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. I hope this is I hope this ain't true, but it's going viral a little too much, y'all. It's going viral a little too much, man. They saying allegedly that it was a pill overdose. You feel me? Y'all hit that like button. Let's talk about it, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. Like, I didn't want to believe it at first, cause I'm like, I know the type of games that the internet play. You feel me? And you know what's crazy? Now they gonna give Rich Homie his flowers while he gone. You feel me? This man made a lot of great music. Made a lot of great music. Definitely did a classic album with Thugger. Not to mention he being brought up in Young Thug trial, and all of a sudden this go on, y'all. You feel me? We got 5 people in the building. What city y'all represent first before we even take off? We got 6 people. What city y'all representing? Hit that like button. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro got too much music, bro. What it do, Texas? What it do? My nigga always tapping in, man. Much love. Yeah, Rich Homie got so much music out here and dropped so many street bangers, and he ain't never received his flowers, man. Shout out to that 804, man. Knoxville, Tennessee in the building. He got so much music out here in these streets that's still relevant 2024. It's crazy. Like, we ain't see this happen. And what's crazy and what make it so bad, man, Holmes really got blackballed. Rich Homie didn't receive his flowers like Young Thug did. We already know Rich Homie, and I'm just saying, he said, you cool as fuck. Dang, I respect you. You being speaking on some real. Man, that's a fact, fam. You know what I mean? That's all I can do, bro. I ain't gonna try to do no clout chasing and try to rain on another nigga parade or nothing. I'm just gonna give you straight content. You feel me? And thank you for rocking out with my channel, because there ain't too many niggas that's loyal. You did what I'm saying? But like I was saying, bro, in Georgia, I don't know how it was everywhere else, but when Rich Homie and Young Thug came out, I think Rich Homie came out first. But Rich Homie music was way better than Thugger music. Who all agree with me in the comments, bro? If you're a day one Rich Homie fan, back when he dropped differences right away, like Young Thug, he had done dropped Stoner back then, but that wasn't trending. He say opinion on Gabby. I don't know about that, family. I'm gonna have to check that out. Right now, I'm talking about old Rich Homie, man. Yeah, Rich Homie music was so raw, bro, and for him to get blackballed the way he did, bro, that was cold. That nigga music, I'm talking about his music was top tier. It was up there with Future. Even Future, even Future felt threatened during them times with the music, man. I'm late. Is he dead? Yeah, bro. They saying allegedly he passed away from a pill overdose, man. Pascal said, "What's your body count? Is you the police, Pascal?" Cause them the type of questions that the police ask niggas, man. What it do, my dog? Bro called me busy. I'm so used to hearing that name. Rich Homie Quan, bro. Rich Homie Quan. They saying Rich Homie Quan passed away, man, from a pill overdose, allegedly. You know what I mean? Now everything that I'm saying in this live stream is allegedly and entertainment purposes. But if this did happen, this a sad day for Atlanta, man. This a sad day for Atlanta. Yeah, homie gotta be the Fed, bro. You heard what that fool said? Dude, what happened to your knee? Did your knee grow or something? Boy, you killing me. But yeah, like I was saying though, man, if this did happen, bro, this a sad day in Atlanta. This a sad day for the culture, period, man, because everybody, especially all the youngsters, everybody mess with Rich Homie Quan music. You feel me? Everybody mess with that. I'm going. What it is? Still going in, going in. I promise, I'm still going in. That nigga had so many going ins, but bro, that nigga made some good music, man. And for him and Young Thug to just fall out like that, that really hurted the culture because everybody wanted to see them two do their thing like 8 Ball and MJG. Hell yeah, boy, that's some type of way, man. It still hit in when you turn that music up, when you turn on some type of way, I don't care what nobody say. I don't know what your preference is, whether you smoke, drink. When that beat come on, you can't do nothing but feel it. You know what I mean? That was he set the standard when he dropped that some type of way. I ain't gonna count. It's just the way how him and Young Thug fell out, man. The industry they didn't want that to happen. And I wasn't even free when the Rich Gang album dropped, bro. I wasn't even free when it dropped, but from what everybody was telling me, when Young Thug and Rich Homie dropped that album, it took the streets by storm. It took the streets by storm. Bruh said Willie D music fire. That's a fact. You talking about a real OG. But anyway, yeah, man, when Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug dropped that Rich Gang classic, I wasn't even free to hear, to see what was going on. But when I used to call to the streets, everybody used to tell me like, man, Rich Homie got and Thug got the streets on lock. That lifestyle, that's all I was hearing on the radio. Cause I was in the county jail at the time. And in our county jail, we can't get CD players, so we had to listen to what was on the radio. And that Rich Homie and Young Thug was in heavy rotation, bro. And you want to know what's crazy? The last interview that Rich Homie Quan did, he said that he didn't even get paid for that Rich Gang album. He said Numbers by Young Thug was a banger too. Yeah, my old lady be playing it, bro. I be like, damn, man, why I couldn't have been on the street to witness how it was, because it was just something about the vibes them two had together. They music was raw, man. They made some good songs. And for them to just cut that friendship off like that, that was crazy. But it probably was a good thing, because just think about it. If Rich Homie probably was still hanging with Young Thug, man, he probably be on trial with Thugger right now. He'll probably be in trouble just like Young Thug right now as we speak. Bro say, what happened to Rich Boy? He didn't do more music. No, he didn't. He said, I missed out on some good music myself. Yeah, man. That Rich Gang album, every time my old lady play that, she be like, man, when this came out, this was going on, that was going on. And of course we know the influence that it had, because when Lifestyle dropped, man, so many young niggas became blood. You said you don't think he did? That's why I say allegedly. You see what I'm saying? Everything on this live stream is allegedly and entertainment purposes. But I just went to his Instagram. I seen that he hasn't posted nothing. It ain't no story up. But we know people in Atlanta, they gonna find out. They gonna find out if it's true or not. Because damn near everybody in Atlanta know each other. You feel me? It's a small city. But if this did happen, man, we lost Rich Homie Quan, man, this fucked up. Because he ain't get his flowers. Who agree with me, man? Rich Homie Quan do not get his flowers while he here. And you can hear the influence that he have, because when I listen to Quando Rondo, he sounds just like Rich Homie. I miss music like Fabio. I never played this music. Bro said, we laughing at you. Laugh, my nigga, do your thing, but hit the like button at the same time. But yeah, man, like I was saying, bro, if Rich Homie passed away, man, this is a sad day for Atlanta. Cause let's just be real, bro. Atlanta music don't sound the same. It don't sound the same at all, bro. It do not sound the same. They got these new artists. Man, them boys do not sound like the original Atlanta. They making like some rock and roll music. What they call it, crash out music. Man, Atlanta sounded like Atlanta when Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug was still together. Say, Kelly, I'm laughing at you for not. Real talk, man. You see that? Bro said Atlanta a dangerous city. I mean, at one time it was player, but now in Atlanta you got so many different cities that's there. You got it seems like another city moved to Atlanta every day. It's just too packed. You feel me? That's why all of these gangs ended up coming to Georgia. Man, that's what they saying, Aaron. They saying that allegedly whoever the best friend is, the best friend saying allegedly he had an overdose. I went to his Instagram. Everybody all in the comments like, man, you need to go live. Where you at? What's going on? We trying to see what's going on, but hopefully it's just a rumor. But I'm pretty sure if he know IG and all these social media platforms saying he dead, he would have went live by now. He would have went live and said, man, this cap, man, I ain't dead. But he ain't even went live. So that's what made me go live, bro. Yeah, they saying Rich Homie Quan overdose, man. And if that's true, man, niggas need to be aware of them pills. Man, that's how they be doing. That's how they be doing, fam. They come in and troll. They be thinking they gonna run me off live. Man, I hope it ain't true either. I hope it ain't true. You feel me? We already don't got that many people in the rap game as it is to hold the rap game down. In a minute, we ain't gonna have nobody to listen to because all this new shit garbage, bro. Bro said he died with a hot dog in his hand. Man, let me knock on wood, bro. You hell. That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, Rich Homie, what the hell going on? What kind of, man, it just been, man, this is a crazy ass day. It's a crazy ass day, bro. Who would have known we will wake up and hear something about Rich Homie Quan passing away? Bro been staying out the way ever since him and Young Thug fell out. He don't be in the way. Bro said Julio's death shook Jacksonville. That's a fact. That's a fact. It's too much going on as it is. Y'all seen Ralo just made a post talking about now he ready to fight Boosie. It done got up under his skin so bad. Now he's saying like, Boosie, I want to fight, and I ain't talking about no. He said I want to fade, and I'm not talking about no haircut. So it goes to show you that mental health is real, and the money and change. That's a fact, bro. A lot of niggas be going through shit. They say, Aaron say Boosie ain't gonna throw no hands. No, I doubt that seriously. Long as we done heard about Boosie Boo, we have never ever heard of him taking a fade. Now we done heard that, what's his name? Big Marquis knocked his grill out in the club. And I heard him say in the song, I hate to lose, if I lose you can get blues. When I heard him say that in the song, that made me feel like he didn't believe in this hand game. Like his hands wasn't up to par. And we already know everything that Boosie rap about. He dropping bags. And plus his health condition's bad, bro. You gotta think about it. Ralo 29 years old. Boosie 41. And I don't think, and this ain't even trying to size Boosie up, but it don't look like Boosie ever threw his hands up with no nigga in his life. I'm just being real. Motherfuckers rarely catch bodies with their hands, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's all he ever preached about was getting a nigga head knocked off. Boosie ain't never said nothing about he swung on some niggas or he jumped on some niggas. Like, Boo only talk about murder. And you know what's crazy? You would think that Boosie have caught a fight before, because this nigga done been to prison. You feel me? Unless he was the type of nigga that was buying everybody something from the store in his dorm. You feel me? Because you know, niggas with money do shit like that. They go down the road, and whatever dorm they in, they make sure everybody go to the store. So Boosie could probably be something like that. He probably was a nigga like that in jail. But I ain't gonna never take his street cred from him. What he did, you know what I mean? He stood on his business. It's just like once Boosie started getting on these interviews and talking, it's like people start losing respect for him. The same as Jay Prince. People used to respect Jay Prince a lot too. But once he got to get on these interviews and talking, people just had to stop, bro. Bro say he paid guards for protection. That's a fact. Yeah, Boosie showed his real character in them interviews. Hell yeah. At first, he was a little stiff in the interviews. If you can remember back in the past, man, when Boosie used to do his early Vlad interviews and Vlad would ask him about TBG, he used to be like, I don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean? He used to say, skip to the next question. Then next thing you know, he just started talking about it. That's when we found out when Boosie said that his cousin and Boulevard Mail stole some money. An artist wanted a feature, and Hatch Boy took the money. Him and Boulevard Mail took the money and ran off with it. That's when he ended up talking. And then after that, he started dissing all of the young niggas that look up to him. You fell out with NBA Youngboy. You fell out with Kodak. Now you falling out with Ralo. You say, what's my opinion on Finesse 2 times and OG? Put it like this, bro. On the music level, I'm loving it. You feel me? I'm a big Memphis fan. So when two good artists come together and cook up some good music, I think it's raw. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they probably got a whole album coming out, because they just dropped a new song together called Unappreciated. That just came out the other day. We got 7 people in the building, man. Hit that like button. Put rest in peace Rich Homie Quan in the comments, man. Where all the Quan fans at? I know some people might be still at work, you know what I mean? Or might be on another blogging channel. Yeah, Finesse hard as hell. Vlad from FBI, maybe. Hey, man, one thing about it, I don't know how Vlad be getting all these street niggas comfortable telling all they business, but these niggas just, they just be volunteering telling street shit that they shouldn't be talking about. Yeah, man, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Rest in peace to that boy. I might turn on some Quan today. I was just playing that Get the Fuck Out My Face what he got with him and Young Thug. I wish them niggas would have I wish they would have turned into a duo like 8 Ball and MJG, or Starlito and Dunn Trip. Man, that shit would have been hard as hell, man. Yeah, Vlad be asking some police ass questions, but at the same time, you gotta know how to dodge them damn questions, or just tell this man go to the next. Just because he paid you $60,000 or $80,000 to come on his couch to sit down and talk, that don't mean you tell every goddamn thing that you know. And that's how it seemed like he picked Boosie. He keep paying Boosie $60,000, $80,000. Before you know it, he gonna get a good story out of it. And I feel like Vlad paid him so much to where he just started running his mouth. Because at one time, we was getting more Boosie interviews than music. Boosie went, well, tell you the truth, nobody don't want to hear the new Boosie music, man. Exactly, you got to dodge them. That's a fact. You don't got to answer every question Vlad put out there. Ralo had made that mistake too when he went on Vlad. Ralo went on Vlad and said that I forgot how many millions he made, but that nigga literally told Vlad he made millions off dope. Like, I looked at that interview like, this little nigga crazy. What the fuck you telling Vlad that you made millions off dope for, knowing that the feds be sitting here watching all of these interviews? And I knock on wood, I already knew that it was just a matter of time Ralo was gonna go to prison, because anytime you sitting there taunting the police, you're not gonna make it, bro. And that's just a fact. You gotta talk about it. You gotta, Zion Fresh, you gotta talk about it, man. This content, this what's going on. Bryson, what's happening, man? Hit that like button, man. Let me know what city y'all represent. And what you mean you look too old to be speaking on nonsense? It's stuff that's going on in our culture that gotta get talked about. You feel me? Like earlier, if you would have came to my live stream, I was talking about the 14-year-old that killed two students, two parents, no, two students, two teachers, and nine students got injured. I'm from your city, nigga. What up? What up, player? What it do, my G? Who is you? You saying you from my city? Yes, sir. New Liberia, Louisiana. That's what I'm talking about. Columbus, Ohio. Now the police on Ralo ass for life. Whether he changed his lifestyle. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. You don't never... When I seen this nigga get pulled over by the police and started saying, y'all can come work for me, I'm Mr. Dog Food, op shit, pop shit. And I'm saying to myself, like, why none of his OGs or one of his homeboys ain't tell him, like, hey, bro, leave them police alone, man. Leave them goddamn police alone. They doing their job, and you sitting there playing with them. They gonna fuck up everything that you got going on. You can't win. Hey, Zion So Fresh, hit the like button, man. You can't troll me off the internet. One of y'all blocked that nigga. He act like he want to go to the block party. Go with your move. Go with your move. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all, not to get off subject. Earlier, I was talking about the little 14-year-old who killed two students and two teachers and shot 9 people. Y'all heard about that? Y'all heard about that? What happened at Apalachee High School? Y'all, who all tuned in about that school shooting that happened at Apalachee High School in Winder, Georgia? Yeah, man, y'all gotta check that out. Y'all gotta check that out. Say you ain't see shit on Zion. No, I didn't see it, fam. I just know the most trending thing that's popping out right now, the little 14-year-old just came in the schoolhouse and shot it up, bro. For sure. Yeah, man, that was wrong. That was wrong. Mike, I know you seen that shit, family. A little 14-year-old come up in the schoolhouse with an AR-15, knock down 2 students, 2 parents, and shoot 9 people. The little boy said when he saw his friends on the ground in a puddle of blood, I felt sorry for little homie, man. He said they had to rush all the students to the football field and call their parents. Yeah, that shit was all fucked up, man. Like a 14-year-old woke up with murder on his mind 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, boy, he had murder on his mind. And you want to know what's crazy? Man, I ain't playing this little nigga Zion, whoever you is. But you want to know what's crazy? They said the feds reached out to the daddy last year in 2023 when he made a bomb threat. And they said that they asked the daddy, did he have any weapons in the house? And the daddy said the only thing that he had in the house was hunting guns. But your son just walked up in the schoolhouse with an AR-15 and shot 13 people. you need to be in trouble. You say, I totally don't know why everyone hates me. Maybe because I hate me too. OG, what's your thoughts on the Venezuelan about what they doing to the black community in Chicago? Man, listen. I tell you one thing. We always quit to we always quit to we always quit to go against each other, but soon as some stuff like this go on, soon as some stuff like this go on, everybody get ghosts. Now the thing is, now where all of these active members that be shooting up the community, shooting up the school buses and all this shit? Where y'all at now? These Venezuelan ass people is mobbing through the city and they acting like they want to take over the community. This shit fucked up. Shouldn't have no access to guns at that age, period. That's exactly what I'm saying. What the hell a 14-year-old doing working an AR-15? Like, somebody showed him how to work it. Somebody showed this man how to shoot that AR-15, man. At the age of 14, he knew exactly what he was doing. So, I just imagine how all the parents felt. Like, who want to get that call while they at work that somebody done came and shot your son or daughter in the schoolhouse? Yeah, Vito, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, man. His dad had to teach him how to shoot. If he said that the only artillery he had in the house was hunting ammunition, he definitely showed that child how to shoot that AR-15. It ain't no coincidence. The average 14-year-old, well, I take that back, because these teens today, they shooting switches and some more shit. They shooting switches and some more shit today. Back when I was 14, you had shit like 38 specials and 9s. Shit like that was around. Now, the guns that these little niggas got, shit, you don't even want to play with them. And like I was saying earlier, when is these schools gonna start protecting the children? When the fuck they gonna start protecting the children? You mean to tell me I got to feel I gotta be on my P's and Q's while my child is at work trying to learn something? Like, parents ain't gonna be able to get no good rest after they drop the kids off, because we got to worry about is another person gonna walk in the schoolhouse and do some more dumbass shit. That child wasn't supposed to make it past the front entrance with an AR-15. Do you know they say they talked him out of giving the AR-15 to the police? What the fuck y'all doing talking to somebody that just shot 13 people? Got people all in the hallway slaughtered, looking like a straight bloodbath, and y'all came to talk to this person. Like, this shit is crazy, y'all. And the only thing that they saying that, you know, of course they gonna hold him till he get a adult, and then, you know, give him what they gonna give him. How did he get that in the building? That's what I'm saying. This shit is questionable like a motherfucker. How nobody in the principal's office didn't see him? Where was the campus police? Like, what about the teachers? I don't get it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It still got me thinking. So what y'all gonna do now if the next person come in the schoolhouse with a gun? Which y'all need a certain type of button to alert the police or something? Real shit. The AR is a big ass gun for a 14-year-old to be playing with, and he was able to go through the front entrance and walk down the hallway and do what he did. He did all that shit, and the police talked him into giving them the gun. God forbid, man, they was supposed to delete that little demon. He in here shooting innocent people. Got everybody crying and stuff while they all in the classroom. Like that shit fucked up, man. It's fucked up. These kids need to be taken care of while they're in that schoolhouse, man. Nobody shouldn't be getting no call saying that their child just got killed by somebody came in the schoolhouse. Like, I know the parents is about to sue the shit out of that school. The parents is about to, man, even though it can't bring, the child back, but you got to think about the other 9 kids that was injured. You got to walk through metal detectors as you enter the school down here. Now, that's how it should be everywhere, fam. That's how it should be everywhere. There's no way in hell a kid was able to bring that type of artillery into school. And what make it so bad, this schoolhouse, what I'm talking about, it's not no all black school. For me observing the pictures, it seemed like it's a mixed crowd. Like you got whites, Hispanics, and blacks. So you would be thinking that with them having a mixed crowd like that they'll be more protected. But shit, it don't look like it. Hell yeah, sue the hell out of them. All 9 of them kids that got shot, and them 2 mothers that lost their life, and the 2 teachers. But the thing is, what justice need to be served, I feel like the daddy need to be locked up, bro. Somebody got to be held accountable. I feel like the daddy need to be locked up. And once again, the FBI dropped the ball, because if y'all seen this man making a threat online saying that he gonna shoot up the school, why the fuck y'all ain't lock him up? Why y'all didn't get on the job then? Why it took for y'all for this man to shoot 13 people, and then all of a sudden, and now y'all grieving and y'all saying what this should have happened and that shit should have happened. No, you supposed to check that shit at the gate. That shit wasn't supposed to happen. This 14-year-old killed 2 more other 14-year-old kids. This shit is crazy. What the fuck is going on? I'm willing to bet you every parent is willing to withdraw their child from out of their school now. You got some people feeling like they need to do homeschool now because they just afraid they don't want to get that bad call. And I don't blame them. I don't knock them for that. Hell yeah, get your child from out of there, because at the end of the day, you responsible for your child, man. There's no way your child should be sitting in the schoolhouse and all of a sudden he get hit with bullets. Let's say in my nephew's school, they got metal detectors, 2 officers, 1 in the building, 1 outside, and the car. That's how it's supposed to be doing. What's going on, Mary Francis? Thank you for coming to the channel. Hit the like button while you at it. Yeah, we talking about this bull crap that's going on. You right, it's a bigger message. But what the hell kind of message is coming to the schoolhouse shooting up these damn children? Like, they done lost their fucking mind. Don't nobody want man, how it's looking now, Mary, everybody is feeling some type of way because they feel like the schoolhouse is more concerned about cell phones than worried about their security. Gun safety on a federal level, for sure. They worried about these kids with cell phones instead of worried about these young kids coming up in the schoolhouse with guns, man. That's why we pushing boxing out here in Houston. Bruh, I respect it to the fullest. I would take that any day. I recommend that right now in the black community. You said some real shit, dog. These kids need to go to the boxing club. They got too much frustration and anger to where they feel like they want to take a life. And we ain't never seen no shit like that. At the age of 14, you so mad at the world that you ready to go take a life. Let's not forget about the white boy that deleted 3 people. He called 3 of his friends to go test out the gun. As soon as they went out there, he deleted all 3 of them. Yeah, it's in the music, man. The music is encouraging them to be crash out artists. It ain't the same as back then. You know, back in the days, listen to E40, 8 Ball, MJG, Nas, all of these people, they had education to street music. They gonna tell you what went down, and they gonna tell you the pros and cons of this shit. These niggas be telling the story, and they don't tell both sides. They just act like it's fun to go to prison, to go get some tattoos and make pockets and walk around with shanks like that shit cool. That shit is not what's up, man. What it do, fam? What it do? What it do? Smash that like button, man. We in the streets with it. We talking about this bull crap that happened at Apalachee school, bro. You know it. You know. And now Boosie said the same thing. He thinking about putting his children in home school because of that. And now you can buy guns at the age of 18. That's true, but the only reason why they doing it like that is because we got all of these kids that's 14 and 15. They already carrying. These young kids is already carrying at the age of 14 and 15. So I agree with them letting, you know, people get their firearms at the age of 18, because you got to be able to protect yourself. It ain't just the boys out here doing it. It's the females. They robbing. They on the bullshit also. Years ago, it was hard to get guns. Yes, it was. But the way these young folks is killing, they trying to make it. They trying to balance it out so people could be able to protect themselves. Cause these little kids is walking around with machine guns and they using them. Nah, nobody don't believe in square ones no more. But I feel like where it all went wrong at, y'all can remember when we was young, our parents, when we went to sleep or when they was doing laundry, they went through our clothes. They went up on our bed looking for guns and drugs. They was paying attention to the company that we keep around. All of that was going on back then. Now you got these young mothers, they letting the child come in the house with the guns. They be going live in their room with the guns in their hand, all of the friends. Man, a lot of these mothers, they stop being mothers and start being road dogs to their kids. They start being road dogs to their kids. I can remember me playing with my mama and my daddy like that, calling them Pat and calling him Eddie, and I got checked off the rip like, I ain't your motherfucking friend. Parents back then used to tell you straight up, I ain't your friend, I ain't your partner, I ain't your road dog. I'll turn on your ass in a heartbeat. You do some stupid ass shit. But now you got these parents today, you got parents taking their daughters with them while they going to go meet a dude. Like they on some double date and shit. Like, when has it ever been cool for you to be taking your daughter with you to go meet another dude and you telling your daughter all your personal business? What Mary say? Now you got babies having babies, and you are so right. These parents are the kids. Yeah. They all on the pictures calling their son my nigga. Like, what? That ain't your nigga, that's your son. Y'all, they got it messed up. That's why sometimes I don't like going to my own girls, because it irritates me on how she let her kids run her and can't. That's a fact. It starts at home. That's why I said, bro, we got a lot of women out here, right? They got this saying that they always saying, we don't need no man, we straight. Yes, you do. Because guess what? Soon as the child get hurt, who the first person you call? Oh, Chris, our child just, what you mean our child? Now you want to call me. Why are they not letting fathers that want to step up? Why y'all not letting them do their job, bro? You right, it's these grandmas, because we got some of these grandmothers that's 35 years old. They 35 years old and they trying to stay relevant. They posting new pictures on Instagram and Facebook just like the youngsters. They feel like they in competition. Like when we was in school, you weren't showing your body. You was making sure you dressed presentable. But now since social media done came out, you posting your OnlyFans. Like it was a kid the other day, he got to fighting with another student because the student said that he seen his mama twerking on Facebook. A boy got to fighting with another boy in school because they were saying that your mama be selling videos, posting OnlyFans, you know what I mean? And these mothers, they don't be realizing that that shit be affecting the child. Like, stop trying to live off that high school fame, man. That shit over with. If you got kids, that high school fame is out the door and is on the floor. That shit gone. It's time to attend. It's time to pay attention to these children, bro. Cause it's a real war going on outside. We gotta worry about the police killing our kids, and we gotta worry about our own kind. And also now we gotta worry about this shit at the schoolhouse. This shit is ridiculous. Being a parent is a full-time job. It always been a full-time job, but now it seems like you gotta work a little overtime. You gotta work overtime now. Cause now you gotta make sure you stand up because you don't want to go to sleep and miss a call from your child. Like I said, these schools, they want to steady saying no cell phone policy. Man, look, if it wasn't for that child having his phone on him while that Apalachee school shooting went on, they wouldn't know what happened. The dude, little young guy, said I read the message. He texted his mama and said, "Mama, they shooting at the school." The mama ain't waste no time. She said, "I'm finna clock out and I'm on the way." They had all of the students waiting in the football field so their family could come get them from out of the football field. Back in the area, it was all about trying to make a way for the family out the hood, but enemies chase the hood and the record. Yeah, it's totally different because the music that we had, that they are playing now, it's always talking about murder. These kids be 13, 14, having babies at their grandma's, still out the streets, knowing damn well them kids don't know how to take care of no baby. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's exactly what's going on. And man, bro, I don't know what the hell this world done turned into, but man, it done got real hard. And I thought I would never ever say this. And I'm not talking about no dealing with no rent or no light bill and all that. Man, we got kids. We got children, bro. We got children that we you know what I mean? We gotta make sure they have a better living. We gotta make sure that they doing what's right. We gotta make sure they around the right crowd. We gotta make sure they ain't in no high risk area. You feel me? Man, all of them young dudes that's making that drill music and making them all look bad, bro. It ain't even no pics because you got people doing drill music from New York to Florida, all over the world. It's totally different. And like I said in my previous live stream, the only reason why these labels are signing these drill rappers is because they putting insurance on them. I don't need people religion. I don't mean to offend, but we need to seek a higher God himself. That's a fact. I'm not the biggest religious person either, but I know what's right and I know what's wrong. I believe in good energy and I believe in bad energy. I believe if you do good, you're going to receive good, and I believe if you do bad, you're going to receive bad. We had a better upbringing in terms of respect. That's a fact. You want to know why? Because grandma had a switch longer than this street. You used to see grandma walking with 10 grandbabies with a switch long as this porch, and guess what? Everybody walking a single file line. My mama and aunties told my ass up. Thanks to them. That's right. They got hit your kids and you going to jail. Yeah, that's how it go, bro. And like I was saying, these record labels is signing all of these young rappers that's teaching this drill music that kill, kill, kill. Cause you know why? As soon as they put their insurance on them and they get whacked, the label get the money. It ain't the game dirty. These record labels don't want to sign nobody rapping like Will Smith, Summertime. They don't want to hear This Is How We Do It by Montel. They want to hear drill, drill, drill because they got an insurance policy waiting on them. Soon as you get killed, they receive all of the money. They got insurance on the rapper, and the mama don't even got insurance on them. So the label receiving all of this bread. They just want to sign a bunch of drill rappers that want to rap about killing. You say, have I ever saved someone's life? I have gave people advice not to do dumbass shit to go to prison, if that's what you trying to ask me. Music is a melody. That's why we got to be careful on the music we listen to nowadays. I agree. But at the same time, a lot of these youngsters' mind is not strong enough to listen to some music and just look at it as entertainment. Real talk. Meanwhile, we killing each other, bro. We killing each other, and we got to deal with shit like Sonya Mason. Rest in peace to Sonya Mason. We can't forget we got to worry about these crooked officers out here just knocking people off. Well, you saved somebody's life. Thank you, Mary. I don't go out there and just go talking to these youngsters because I realize they got to bump their head. They got to bump their head until that shit hurt. You feel me? But for the ones that know me and they know, where I've been, they'll come talk to me. And the crazy thing about it, they only talk to me when they get in trouble. When they out on bond for armed robbery, they out on bond for aggravated assault. Now you want to talk to an OG that done been down the path where you going. Them youngins on some real bullshit, bro. That's a fact. Real talk. Y'all hit the like button, man, when you come in. We got 25 people, man. We talking about these youngsters, man. Yeah, the youngsters, they don't never want to talk to you until they get in trouble. You feel me? And I used to tell them all the time when we was in jail, when they get to crying and when they family don't want to answer the phone or their little girlfriend don't cut them off, and I be telling them, there's no reason for you to be doing all of this crying when you was out there shooting all that shit up, you robbing all them people. Don't nobody want to hear that shit. Don't come in here crying and thinking the nigga gonna feel sorry for you because your old lady won't answer the phone or nobody won't give you. Cause guess what? You doing all that bullshit there trying to impress them niggas in the street, and once your family cut you off, and once you have to go to jail and you see these niggas going to the store, guess what? They gonna eat right in your face. They not gonna offer you one scoop. They gonna sit there, bust a soup in your face and eat right in your goddamn face, bro. I be telling them, man, this shit ain't all what it seems. All of these niggas trying to glorify this prison shit like this shit is accomplishment. That shit ain't talking about shit. Yeah, they deserve it. If you out there causing harm to your community, you robbing your people, you breaking in your people's house, doing all this old dumbass shit, knowing people they don't even have it as it is, but you out here still trying to take from your own kind. Yeah, that's how that shit goes. Shout out to Tony Capo, man. Yeah, man, that's what I be on, bro. Like when them little niggas do decide to come and call me or they see me or whatever, I give it to them straight up. I tell them how it is. Like if you out there doing dumbass shit, you gonna get dumb results, bro. Stop doing. Get some money. Take care of your kids. help your mama out. You feel me? Because this the shit that you need to do. No friends, no family in jail. You got to learn how to stand. Real shit. You got to stand on your own as a man. You got to stand on your own as a man. These little, because you got to think about it, a lot of these young kids, they never had a father figure in the household. And then you got to keep in mind, you got some mothers, they feel like since they ain't got no man in the crib, that they don't really have to pay attention to the child like that. But yes, you do. That's why I be telling females, stop saying, if you know you got kids by a dude and he willing to step up and handle his position as a man, why the fuck you won't let him be a man, bro? Yeah, we tired of that drill shit. That shit lame. That shit gets no play in my house. Nobody don't want to hear nobody talking about killing all day, because most of these motherfuckers that's rapping it, you ain't thinking about killing a nigga 9 o'clock in the morning, man. That's all it is, fam. That's all it is in the streets. Nothing but death in jail. And I tell these little niggas, bro, get your money, help your mom, you know what I mean? Stay out them streets. The streets ain't never loved nobody. I used to think the streets loved me because they used to spend a lot of money with me when I was, turned up doing my thing. Only to realize, nigga, the streets don't love nobody. The streets ain't never loved nobody. Never will. I don't care how much you do for in the streets. A street nigga could buy every child in the city a pair of Jordans every month. And guess what? The streets still gonna snitch on him. They still gonna try to kill him. They still gonna try to break in his house. Don't no good results come out of that shit at all. You in the gang or associated, when the OG passed, it was wrong for you to change your life and promote peace. Yeah, them was the OGs that was mind damaged, bruh. Them was the OGs that didn't have no goals. You feel me? I can admit I was misled by some OGs in my hood. I was misled like a motherfucker. They didn't teach me about credit. They didn't teach me about trying to get an LLC. They didn't teach me about generational wealth. All these niggas were trying to do is give me a new pack. Make sure you stand on business, stay silent, don't snitch. Them old bullshit ass morals. It took for me to go to prison and get around some OGs that wanted something out of life. Cause everybody in prison, everybody not on the bullshit. You actually got some good dudes in there just made a mistake, and they in there teaching brothers to go get their GED. They teaching them classes and all that. You feel me? Yeah, dissing on the dead people and laughing and pissing on the grave. Man, listen, you hit it on the head. We dealing with a real problem, dog. And these are kids that's doing this shit. And I tell every kid that I know that think that shit cool, like, I've never seen too many people play with the dead and didn't disappear. Whether if they got deleted or they passed away, it was always something tragic. Sitting there pissing on the dead. What was the other rapper from Philly that just got killed? YBC Dull. He was calling himself Mr. Disrespectful. And I seen the video of this nigga with the Pooh Shiesty mask on at at a dude grave, digging up the grave. This dude was literally digging up the grave, trying to find out. I don't even know what he was trying to find out, but I just felt like that was the dumbest, stupidest shit ever that a young kid could do. Like, what is your point of going to the graveyard trying to dig up a dead person that don't even talk? What kind of example are you setting? And you see what happened. He ended up getting his whole head knocked off. And these young niggas really doing it for Facebook. Like, yeah, that's what they do. Man, majority of the young niggas, when they hit that live button, bro, they gonna make sure they got some weed and they gonna make sure they got some guns around them. Cause they want this Chief Keef look. Everybody wanna be a stepper. What it do? What it do, Freddie? 1, 2, Freddie. Coming for you. Hit the like button, man. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Rest in peace to that guy. Because one thing about Rich Homie Quan, he wasn't making no music that made you want to go kill somebody. He wasn't making no music like that. He was bringing the vibe. Of course, every street rapper give you news on what's going on in their city. But Rich Homie Quan, he didn't put that type of energy in the atmosphere. And now that, he passed away, it's crazy. Now they gonna give him his flowers now that he's gone. Rest in peace to old Rich Homie, man. Golly, boy, this rap game is on life support. And the only reason why it's on life support is because all of these drill rappers, we got everybody sounding alike. Niggas from New York, you got the drill. Like, I would never thought that drill rap would go to New York. Like, New York has never been no copycat city, bro. Rich Homie Quan, Raven. Rich Homie Quan passed away, man. Allegedly from a pill overdose. That's what the friend is saying on social media right now. It's going viral. You dig what I'm saying? Bro say, I hate New York music. Back then, bro, they had music with substance. You know what I mean? Even though they had some crazy beats like DMX, you feel me? That was my favorite rapper. They back then in the 90s, they had some music that you could vibe to. But this shit that they got going on now, trying to sound like they from Chicago with these London beats, and that shit is trash. You can't pay me to play that shit. For real. And like I said, these labels is about to keep signing them because they got insurance policies on all these niggas. And it just make you think. All of these people that was signed to Gucci, man, I wonder, do he got insurance on them too? Y'all know they got insurance inside these music contracts, right? They wasn't doing that shit back then. But if you was a rapper and you talking about sliding and gliding and stepping on niggas, they looking to sign you. Hell no, we ain't had no crazy shit like that back then, man. Man, listen. Like I keep saying, I'm gonna keep saying this on every live stream for all of the, parents that be watching this and be rocking out with me. Pay attention to where your kids going, man. Going to these cookouts, going to these functions, school parties, meet and greets. Hell, the high school game. That shit ain't safe no more. It ain't just a club. Ain't nothing safe no more, man. No, they got insurance because they know these young niggas gonna die. Yeah, that's a fact. That's exactly what they do it for. They know it's just a matter of time. You feel me? They know it's just a matter of time. Like Fulio, God bless the dead. King Von, FBG Duck. So many of these rappers had insurance policies on them, and at the end of the day, the label got paid. I'm a 701 baby, and who they going with? I don't know. Many old school rappers died from sickness and something else, not guns and drugs. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why when these young niggas be saying, y'all old niggas too young, y'all old niggas too old to be making music. What you mean? You know how many Frankie Beverly and Mays, they in their 70s and 80s, they still selling out shows. All these rock stars that's 70 and 80 years old that been performing so many decades selling out shows, they still on tour. So I don't see why they be saying that about old school rap. Matter of fact, we need some old school rap. Everyone forgets about making money and getting rich. That's a fact, bro. And sending the kids to right now, it don't matter what school you send these children to. Because at the end of the day, these schoolhouses don't be doing their job. I want to say last year somebody came up inside a private school. I think it was a stud. Came up in a private school. If I'm not mistaken, she came up in the private school with an AR-15 and knocked down like 3 people. They deleted her though when she came in the schoolhouse. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Rest in peace. Y'all hit the like button. We got 26 people in the building, man. Put Rich Homie Quan down there in the comments, man, if you was a Rich Homie Quan fan. Yeah, that's what private school. Yeah, the stud came in there. Once again, how could somebody come through the front entrance with an AR-15 and nobody in the principal office see this person coming? I'm willing to bet you if they saw a black kid with an AR-15 in his hand, I bet you they would have seen him. I bet you they would see a black kid before he even make it to the front door with an AR-15. But they be thinking since these other races, don't come off aggressive like that, they be taking their eyes off them thinking, oh, he ain't gonna do nothing. He a good kid. Shit, you better pay attention because this same kid made he made a threat last year to shoot up the school, and the feds act like he didn't do nothing. The feds sit there and ask the daddy, what kind of ammunition you got in your house? Oh, all I have is hunting ammunition. Okay, have a good day. No, y'all was supposed to rush that motherfucking house right then. Cause I'm willing to bet you that AR-15 probably belonged to the daddy. This man 14 years old. Can't buy no damn AR-15. He probably ain't even got the money to pay for it. I'm willing to bet you that was one of the daddy guns that this child used. Still behind bars is this new wave for some of these criminals. If you know better, you do better. It's the blind leading the blind. And you know why? Majority of these OGs in the street, and I'm talking about the ones that don't got no money like that. We know the OGs with money is definitely not messing with no young nigga doing stupid shit. But you got some of these OGs, they so broke and they living off the land, they know these young niggas be scamming and shit, so they slide up on them and they become yes man. So they look like they the same age as these young niggas. Like they sitting there kissing ass, oh nephew, let me get $10, nephew, front me this and front me that, instead of being the OG and telling these niggas when they wrong. He said, no, I'm saying after the labor get insurance on the young niggas out here doing bullshit and die, the company gonna send their own white kids to grade school with insurance money. Boy, you said a mouthful. Those are facts. That's exactly what they doing. They making sure they kids straight. But they know one thing, long as this drill music around, more niggas gonna die. More kids gonna die. Cause they know something about that drill music, boy, it do something to their soul. It strike their ego. You said what I think about Young Dog? Man, we know how a city like Memphis, Tennessee, bro. Memphis ain't never been sweet. And like I was saying about this Ralo and Boosie shit, it can end up doing the same thing. What it do, homie? This Ralo and Boosie shit, it could turn into some Yo Gotti and Dolph shit. Cause Atlanta is small, bro. Atlanta is small. Everybody go out the same malls. They walk out the same record labels all day, every day. They gonna eventually bump heads. Young Dolph was out the way. He was, but being at that cookie shop, he was in a high-risk situation. He was in the trenches when he went to go get them cookies. You said, music? His music, he wasn't the best lyrical nigga in the world, but he brought the vibes. You know what I mean? We living in a world now where it ain't about lyrics and and metaphors and punchlines. It's all about the vibes. For example, it's a whole lot of rappers can rap better than Sexy Red, but Sexy Red know how to make females get up out of their seat and shake their ass and do all kind of wild ass shit. And she doing a good job at it. Not saying I'm not a fan of it, but what she's doing, she's getting paid, and she doing it independent. She's not signed to no label, so she doing what she want to do. Like, that's why she making these old crazy ass hooks and is saying this old wild ass shit, is because she ain't got no label heads over her. Shawty independent, so all of her money is going to her. Strike the like button, man. We got 16 people in the building. Let me know what city y'all represent, man, while we on this live stream. Yeah, rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan. I'ma keep saying that shit, bro. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man. What's y'all favorite Rich Homie Quan song? All the Rich Homie Quan fans, since we talking about Quan, what's your favorite Rich Homie Quan song? I would say, I think Type of Way might be my favorite song by Home. Real talk. Like bruh said, that song right there gonna forever bring the vibes, man. Walk Through, that's a fact. That Walk Through was hard as hell. I can't count. That Walk Through was hard as hell. That might be my favorite song by Quan. And I liked them songs that he had on the Rich Gang album too. I liked it. Matter of fact, you could let that whole Rich Gang album play all the way through, bro. We got 22 people in the building, man. Hit the like button. Where y'all at, man? We in the streets with it. And we talking about all this bullshit that been going on. But I want to say not just prayers for Rich Homie, man. Prayers for them 13 people that got shot in that schoolhouse, man. That shit happened 10 o'clock in the morning, y'all. 10 o'clock in the morning, this 14-year-old came up in the schoolhouse and shot 13 people. Like, that shit ain't normal. And instead of the police taking the child out, they talked him out of giving them the AR-15, bro. Like, God forbid, if I'm working as an officer at school, and a 14-year-old just came in there and killed two 14-year-old kids, two teachers, and shot 9 other students in the hallway, bro, I'm gonna blow your ass out the front door. That was supposed to happen, God forbid, but hey, you gotta take these demons off this earth. You feel me? This the same demon that made a threat to the school in 2023, and when the feds called, they didn't, after they talked to the daddy, they took their eyes off this same little boy. And now this same little boy got all these kids in school crying. It's sad when you go on Instagram and you see all of these kids on there crying, man. Yeah, it was supposed to happen, bro. That officer was supposed to blow his little ass out the front door. You in here disturbing these children while they in here trying to learn something. The girl said, one of the students said, while she was in the class doing her work, she just thought people was in the hallway playing, screaming, was just in the hallway running and playing, until they opened the door and seen that it was a whole bloodbath. I hope every parent, everybody that got injured in this, I hope everybody just sue that whole school. They need to shut that bitch down. Shut the whole fucking school down. Cause that was dumb of them. I feel like they wasn't responsible. After the threat, they should have not allowed them. That's a fact. That's why I say they need to shut that school down, man. I don't care what they say about it. That was poor. That was poor responsibility on their school. And like I said, all of these entertainers and rappers, I don't care if they pay for it or not. They get protected. Why our children not protected? Why we can't have armed security at these schoolhouses, staying at school, making sure these children is safe. Cause I don't think campus police doing their job. I don't know if they flirting with the teachers or what. There's no way in hell 13 people was supposed to get hit like that, y'all. Rest in peace to Rich Homie, man. Shout out to Landro, man. Hit that like button. Yeah, man, Rich Homie. Rest in peace to Rich Homie, bro. I thought it was a lie at first. I ain't gonna lie. I try not to even think about death, especially to dudes like that, cause bro be out the way. Rich Homie don't put no negative shit in the universe, bro. I was expecting one of these little young motherfuckers that be preaching all this demonic shit. I would rather for that happen to one of them than happen to somebody that, want to see everybody happy. These little niggas be rich as hell and wake up mad at the world. I ain't talking about the stuff that happened at the school. I'm talking about these rappers that putting that bullshit on wax. Like, why the hell did you rapping like Lil Durk? You been successful going on 20 years. Why the hell is you still talking about murder? And you been successful this long. Boosie too. He don't get no pass. Boosie, you been successful for a whole 20-some years. Why is you still rapping about murder, bro? You ain't even in the streets no more. When you gonna elevate? When your music gonna elevate? That's why your record's not selling. You still glorifying the streets 25 years later. Nigga, let that shit go. It's a lot of young niggas that look up to you. If they see you moving right, they gonna move right. I feel like all of these black leaders that's doing this music, bro, they need to be setting a better example. Boosie just did a song yesterday, steady talking about him, steady talking about that murder charge, steady talking about when he killed the nigga. Nigga, let that shit go. You in your 40s now. Yeah, everybody losing respect for Boosie because he not leading by example, bro. He's not a good leader. He leading these kids to the hellfire. Think about all these kids went to prison for listening to his music. This nigga had never had stepped foot in the penitentiary during that time, and he started talking about kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. All this old dumbass shit, and you knowing all of these children look up to you and you influencing them to do that shit. And then you come home from prison, you stay in more trouble than a 15-year-old, bro. Boosie care too much about getting as much money as possible. That's why he's still talking shit. He's greedy. The nigga is greedy, bro. And it make you think like, do he got money like that? Because Ralo said while he was in prison, Boosie sent his girl to come to Pakistan more than one time to pick up some money because he needed help. And Boosie didn't even pay this man back. He didn't ask for the money back. But he said Boosie old lady came to Pakistan more than one time to borrow some money. Well, he didn't even borrow the money from Ralo. Ralo gave him the money on the strength. And it make you think, you be doing all of these shows, you saying you getting 60K to 80K from Vlad for doing interviews, and you getting like 80,000 to 100 a show. What you doing asking Ralo for money? Don't that make you think? Why is you asking Ralo, out of all people, a young 29-year-old nigga you don't even know like that, to give your old lady some money? How y'all feel about that, bro? Y'all think Boosie ain't got it like that? It make you think. Just like how Young Dolph was saying that he used to be fronting Big Juke. Like how he was rapping about Big Juke moving all these bricks and all that. Why the fuck is you borrowing? Why you want Dolph to front you? What you getting fronted by Dolph from? A lot of these rappers be rap capping, bro. They be acting like they rich. These niggas don't be rich. Hell no. They don't be rich. A lot of them don't even own their masters. Hell, Lil Boosie don't even own his name. Trill fam own Lil Boosie. That's why Boosie be saying if you gonna stream his music, type in Boosie Badazz because he own that name. He don't own Lil Boosie name. Ain't nobody streaming that new shit that Boosie got. That's a like on the statement you said about, hey nephew, hold some money. Yeah, that's a fact, bro. What the hell you doing borrowing money? What the hell you doing borrowing money from Ralo and you supposed to be this rich, successful rapper and your old lady done pulled up in this man's hood more than one time picking up money. That shit is questionable. And then you turn around and call this man, you turn around and go on Breakfast Club and tell Charlamagne, oh man, that nigga the police. I told that little nigga, what he say he said, I told Ralo shit, you got me fucked up, little nigga. I don't know who you talking to. Like, this the same nigga who you just got some money from when you was going through your situation. Like, Boosie, what the fuck you got going on? That's why I feel like Ralo got every right to be pissed off and mad at you. You asking niggas for money, and then you turn around and call the man the police without reading the documents and seeing what this man told. What y'all think about that, bro? How would you feel if you was looking out for Boosie while you in prison and then this nigga turn around and call you the police? Yeah, man, Rich Homie passed away, Brielle. Hit the like button, baby girl. Hit the like button, man. Yeah, rest in peace to Rich Homie. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, Rich Homie. Yeah, he did. He did. It's all over IG. And plus, like I said, when I went to his Instagram, he don't got nothing up on his story. This a sad day. This a sad day for Atlanta, bro. This a sad day for the culture. Because Rich Homie Quan got a shitload of fans. He got a shitload of fans, and you know, people still listening to his music to this day. Especially all that old throwback music. We got 25 people in the building, man. Y'all hit the like button, show some love to the channel, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with the channel. Really. Rest in peace to Rich Homie. Rest in peace to everybody. But not to get off subject, man. I feel like Boosie and Ralo need to sit down like men. Because if they don't sit down like men, they gonna bump into each other in Atlanta and that shit gonna get nasty. Atlanta is not that big. People handle things differently. I would have just called him and told him keep my name out his mouth and keep it pushing and tell him he can, don't forget you needed me. Real shit. Hell yeah. I would have said the same shit, bro. That's why I feel his pain. Like, think about it, bro. You done sent your favorite rapper. You done gave him money on several occasions. And then all of a sudden, this nigga go on the Breakfast Club to some civilians talking about some street business. Like, what the fuck Charlamagne care about this man telling? Like, why did you do that? What the fuck telling Charlamagne something what you gonna benefit off that? And then think about it, this man in prison and Boosie done put this shit out there in the atmosphere. Ralo said all kind of wars popped off behind the wall behind that shit. Cause you know Boosie name carries so much weight and he got so many dick riders to where if he say something, they gonna believe it whether if it's right or wrong. Y'all know how that shit is. And a lot of these people who Ralo was cool with, they cut Ralo off all because of the shit that Boosie said. He lost a lot of relationships with friends all because these niggas look up to Boosie and they feel like if they mess with him, they feel like they gonna be talked about. The game fucked up, man. But I'm gonna hit the brakes on this live, man. We're gonna go back in again this evening, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to the channel. Hit the like button, I'm gone.